Man, it's so depressing. We had a 2-goal lead in the second period, playing with pretty big momentum for most of the first and somewhat of the first half of the second. And blew it. Blew it. To be honest with you, I don't really feel like talking about the goals, really. I'm just going to talk about what I saw in the game in general. The New Jersey Devils blew a 2-goal lead in the third period to get absolutely smoked by the Washington Capitals by the score of 4-3, but the shots weren't even close. They weren't. At one point, Washington had double the shots the Devils had in the third period, and the final shots ended up being 41-25. At one point, it was 40-20 in the third. And the Devils started off like not allowing Washington to a shot within the first 11 minutes of the game. And ever since, they were outshot 41-18. Unbelievable. So let's address some positives about this game. The Hughes line is continuing to do their thing. Palmieri continues his point streak. Janssen looks really good. Hughes scored a goal and just continues to dominate the hell out of everybody. But that's really it. Everyone other than Hughes, Palmieri, and Janssen were fairly invisible today. I mean, you had a couple of chances from Bratt. Bratt had a couple of chances. Ty Smith had a couple of chances, but he's a defenseman. But I think the big issue, the gigantic elephant in the room about this game was the penalty kill. I know. It sounds so annoying that I just keep saying, oh, it's the reason we lost or the bad parts of this game was our penalty kill. It's always how it is. This penalty kill is far in dead last. And I'm getting quite sick of it. At some point, honestly, a discussion needs to be had about Alain Nasreddine. He has had plenty of time during this season to get it figured out, fixed, at least better. Like, I'm not asking you to go 4-for-4 on a penalty kill in a game against one of the best power plays in the league. I'm just asking you not to give up 3 freaking goals. How hard is that? How hard is that? You can't go 1-for-4 on the penalty kill and expect to win a game when you score 3 goals, or really score 2 goals, because that Gusev goal at the end is just completely meaningless. Man, this team really loves scoring meaningless goals more than scoring regular power play goals. No, I shouldn't say there was nothing else good. Aaron Dell was just stellar in this game. The fact that he had a shutout going in somewhere around the second period, like halfway through the game, giving up, I don't know, we're giving up like 20 shots within the first half of the game, and he only let in 1 goal against the Capitals. That's fantastic. So great for Aaron Dell. The Devils are getting exceptional goaltending, no matter who they turn to. Scott Wedgwood, Blackwood, Aaron Dell now, and even Eric Comrie, who played pretty well. He's on Winnipeg again. Lucky him. Doesn't have to deal with this garbage served on the ice. No, but I really think a conversation needs to be had about Alain Nasreddine, and his ass needs to get kicked to the can, because I'm so sick of watching just a penalty kill after penalty kill, goal after freaking goal every damn game. I'm so sick and tired of talking about the same problems every game. I'm sick and done with it. And let's be honest, the power play isn't very much better than the penalty kill. I mean, the penalty kill is astronomically horrendous, but the power play is just horrible on its own. It's not the worst in the league. Quite frankly, it should be worst in the league. I think we have 4 power play goals and at least like 30 attempts. I'm not a math major, but that's like far less than 15%. Washington really came around in the second period and started to really turn the tides. You could definitely tell that they were going to score at some point. They smelled blood in the water almost the entire second period. Aaron Dell made some outstanding saves to keep the Devils ahead 2-0 and 1-0 actually too. But it's the Washington Capitals. They're loaded with scoring power, and Aaron Dell is not going to shut out the Washington Capitals with the 2021 New Jersey Devils defense and forward group sitting in front of him. That is just the reality of things. I knew there was no way Aaron Dell was going to get a shutout, but he played very well and honestly well enough to win. But the Devils in front of him absolutely did not. For any of you that watch the games locally on MSG Plus, why not hire Bryce Salvador behind the bench? Tell Nasreddine to F off, go somewhere else. You're done, fired, get out of here, and hire Bryce Salvador. Bryce Salvador is one of the brightest minds and most underrated hockey minds probably outside of the game. Like, that's not like in coaching and stuff. The way he breaks down plays, and even during the long layoff the Devils had, he was breaking down like the power play and why it was working and what systematically they were doing to be able to figure it out and lead up to a goal. How do you not hire this guy? I'm done with the Elaine Nasreddine experiment. Even since last year, I hated him as the interim head coach, but I mean, the team sucked anyway, so it was like, whatever, just keep sucking. But now we're like competitive enough to start winning some games, and the power play is power play. Yeah, well, the power play too. The penalty kill is just anchoring us to the middle of the freaking Atlantic Ocean, and I'm tired of it. And sure, a reason why this penalty kill is not doing as well as it did last year. You lost Andy Green, you lost Blake Coleman, and a few other guys. I mean, yes, they're very good defensively skilled players, but running a power play, running a penalty kill this bad, just losing a handful of guys, that does not make any sense. Losing a handful of guys does not excuse the fact that we are by far the worst penalty kill arguably the league has ever freaking seen. But like I keep mentioning, this team is not as good as they've been playing. They've been playing very well, taking over a bunch of teams, catching a lot of teams by surprise, quite frankly. I bet you the whole entire NHL wrote us off before the start of the season, even when Corey Crawford was on this team. The Devils just aren't talented aren't very talented. They have some pieces here and there, but they're not going to be like a playoff team this year. I'm sorry. But like, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just we have to be we need to start like seeing some like real growth here, and by having this horrendous penalty kill just keep holding us down from being even more competitive than we can be. We let in 3 power play goals today. The score was 4-3 and we scored 3 goals. Well, really 2. Let's keep it at 2. We kept the Capitals to 1 even strength goal. We keep Boston has not scored an even strength goal against us, and we're 2-0-1 against them. We've lost a game because we couldn't stop them on the kill. That's how bad this is. Someone please mental health check me. It's been this weekend has been an absolute roller coaster for this team. Man, the Devils just love ruining great moments. Nico was the named captain yesterday, lose to Buffalo. Zajac plays in his 1,000th game, takes a 2-0 lead and just blows it. Yeah, here you go, Washington. Yeah, score 3 power play goals. So I think I'm just going to end it there. I feel for every one of you out there that just is so sick and tired of watching this crap day in and day out. But yeah, I'm just going to end it there. Thank you if you decided to stay the whole time. Not only should you like and subscribe, you should also comment what you thought of the game, because I really want to hear what you think of this horrendous showing of the last 30 to 40 minutes of this game. First period was good, but I want to hear what you guys have to say. What you thought of this video and what you want to see going forward. Don't forget to check out the Twitter page at IceNJD on Twitter. I will have a link in the description below so that you can just click on it and follow it. I post live updates about games and just live updates about the team in general, retweets from Amanda Stein, Mike Morial, and Corey Masizak, and people like that. So with that said, I will see you guys in the next video. Yes, this is very hard to do right now because this team is garbage. Let's go Devils. Sean out.